What is up, guys? This is SuperGirlKels. Thank you so much for coming out to another Monday video. Just want to thank you guys so much on the first discussion video that we did. It was a new series that we tried out a few weeks ago, and you guys loved it. I got great feedback from all of you and great ways to improve it. So I'm really excited to be back and actually talking about a part 2 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This time, my final thoughts for the game. So we just had the final Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct that ended. There was so much content that has been given to us, a lot of questions that have been answered, but yet there's still so much we don't know. But this is probably some of the final stuff that we are getting before the game. So I thought now it's time to make a video about what I think. I'm gonna divide my opinions by sections: 1v1s, doubles, features within the game, the online, and characters. Before we begin though, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to hear that ringing whenever I upload a video every Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. So let's get started with the 1v1 section. Now, things that are really positive about the one-on-one competitive aspects, the main gameplay of what's going to change in Ultimate is directional air dodging. This is huge! So this is a lot, like you can kind of have your normal air dodge from how you've had it in Smash 4 and Brawl, but you can also sort of have the same air dodge as you did in Melee, which is directional air dodge. So you can kind of choose a direction where you want to go to, hit the air dodge button, and you know your character will move there. This will get you out of a lot of combos. It's going to kind of maybe get out of frame traps that once were a thing in other games, but now you can get out of them. Of course though, if you do a directional air dodge, this will cause you to have a lot of lag. Like a lot. You have about literally 3 to 5 seconds of intense lag when landing. But I think this is a great feature. I'm so happy it's back. It really shows Sakurai and Nintendo has been really listening to the community about what we've got, about what we want, because we've wanted this back ever since Melee. Now another thing is the physics changes. So obviously this game, just looking at it, looks a lot quicker. Playing it feels so smooth. It feels faster. It feels heavier when you're in the air. You're not kind of in a floaty animation. Of course, Brawl was the floatiest of them all, but Smash 4 was just a bit floaty, and now it's just, I think it's the perfect airspeed, ground speed, everything feels good. You can now, like, dash dance and then just immediately put any move on input. You don't have to kind of break, you just do move after move after move. It feels so smooth, it feels like how Smash is supposed to be. Now another thing is stage selection. Stage selection. Guys, we have so many stages. I don't know how the competitive community is going to find the rule set and stage selection for tournament play or counter picks or bans or starters. I don't know what they're planning, but there are literally endless amount of possibilities that can be done for the competitive rule sets. And guys, I better see a Fountain of Dreams on there, please. So, anyway, that is my favorite stage, so it'd be amazing. Now, more onto the rule set itself. 3 stocks. I am super excited to be back with 3 stocks. In Brawl, this was 3 stocks, 8 minutes. In Smash 4, we cut it down to 2, and I always hated that. Hated 2 stocks. I find that the players with the most knowledge and the most skill never had a huge lead. It was always very possible to come back thanks to Rage and just not a lot of stocks in between. Now players really need to work to actually catch up to their rivals and to their opponents, and you'll really see the skill gap between each player, and I'm so excited to actually experience this. Somebody 3-stocking me, and then I'm working my way up, getting closer and closer. Another thing that I really love is that you're going to be picking your stage first now, and then your character. So in every single Smash game, you press Smash, you pick your character, and then the stage. And this time it's reversed. Now you're going to pick the stage first, and then the character. And when it comes to competitive, Smash Brothers, people would kind of pick their character and then kind of do bans and strikes for their first stage, depending on the opponent's character or play style. So now it's going to be completely different because you're going to be maybe picking characters based on what stage you're going on. And that's something that hasn't been done before. So I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to go. It's going to kind of be playing like a counter pick setting within the first match of the set. Now, one thing I'm not so excited for is actually the parrying. So I was very excited at first, but after months of people trying to use it, people getting used to it, I haven't really been seeing much people use it. Maybe it's just because, you know, we don't have the game yet. We don't really understand how it works etc. But to me personally, it just doesn't look too useful, especially if it does come down to those projectile characters or those long range characters like Corin and Simon. They have long ranges where if you parry, you can't really counter back anyway. So for me, parrying doesn't seem like it's gonna be a big thing, but I could be completely wrong. I'm gonna see when this game comes out and judge when the game actually does come out. Something though that does piss me off is you are no longer able to pass your opponent in game. So you can't run through them, you can't cross them up anymore. And me as a Sonic player, of course, that's a heavy nerf. Fast characters like to mix up, create some fear in your opponent's eyes by just running through your opponent. No longer a thing. We can't do that anymore. We literally have to walk up in front of them, either dash and hit them or jump over them. So this is no longer a thing, but this does help all the slower characters. So Kirby does get a slight little buff because of this. No one's gonna be crossing him up and making him dizzy anymore. So I think that like it's pretty neutral in terms of like people, but I think, you know, we were able to cross up in every single Smash game. So I think this is gonna be something to get used to. We're taking away like 15 years of Smash just to get used to this one new feature that has never been a thing. Now let's get on to doubles. So doubles, the first thing that was noticed is that the percents given are actually changed compared to in single mode. So in singles, when you do knockback, let's say Sonic does 10% on one move. In doubles, it's going to do less than that. So this is done, I believe, to make doubles more balanced when it comes to teamwork, when it comes to team combos. I think it's just so players don't die super early or get locked in a combo. It makes it a lot harder to actually team and provide combos. I think doubles is going to take a lot more skill now. I think this is a good change. Some people don't like this very much, but I think this is a really good change. So though you can't pass through opponents, you can pass through teammates. This is a good thing because doubles would have probably been really, really challenging to do, and a lot of people would probably not be interested in it if you can't even pass through your teammates. Everyone would just kind of be scrambling in front of each other and be super, super confused. But no, you can pass through your teammates. It's just your opponents that you cannot pass through. Now, this isn't really a negative, but more of a concern. So I have some concerns for certain doubles characters. Maybe the percent change is what's going to make this balanced, but seeing how strong they were in singles, I do see it being an issue for doubles. So characters like Ridley, Villager, Incineroar, Kirby, they all have the ability to take damage and take it out on their opponent 2 times stronger, let's say. So Ridley, you know, has his side special, I believe, where he just kind of pins you down if he gets the tip of it, and that's like 50%. So it'll probably be less in doubles. I haven't seen it, but you can probably start a chain combo with that with your partner, or an infinite. Kirby can inhale any projectile from his teammates and exhale it against his opponents, and this can actually break shields. Incineroar has Revenge, where he absorbs attacks and exports it again to his opponents. Really, really strong. I saw like someone smash Incineroar or something like that, and then he used Revenge and it did like 60%. It was insane. So if that's just cut in half, it still does 30%. So these little things I'm a little scared of. Of course, I'm sure it's going to be adjusted as the game goes on, like it was in Smash 4 with Villager in the tree. So it could be adjusted, it could not. I don't really know. It's just little concerns I have here and there. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about features. So features such as classic mode, challenges, games within the game. You know what I'm saying? Some modes, the casual stuff that I really enjoy in a Super Smash Bros. Game. And we spoke about this in my last video of what I'm excited for, what do I want. So I'm really, really excited. We're going to talk about the good things first. Classic mode is back to the original form. So nothing like Smash 4, it's more like Brawl. Melee, it stays true to its roots. I'm really, really, really happy to have classic mode back. It can also be done in co-op. Yay! And since there is no trophies to collect, which is a negative, but I'll get on to that later, you can now do it with your partner. In the other games, if you did co-op, classic mode, the partner's results wouldn't count to actually completing the game. So I think this would be different now. I'm not too sure, no confirmation. This is just rumors. I'm starting this now. But yeah, just to say that. Challenge mode are back. I'm a completionist, so having some challenges is gonna make this fun. So story mode, World of Light. I'm super, super excited to have a story mode back. I said I wanted some kind of adventure mode back. And this looks even better than the Subspace Emissary because I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a big fan of the whole platforming adventure type style in Subspace Emissary because I'm playing a fighting game. I don't want to play a platformer right now. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to go play some Sonic the Hedgehog or some Super Mario Brothers. But in Smash, I just want to fight, and I don't want to fight the same things over and over. I want to fight people. So now this new mode kind of gives you like a board game type of style, or like a mini map. Like, it's so cool. It kind of looks like a layout of like Pokemon or any 3DS game. And you're just kind of going around, going from level to level, and you're fighting. And I think that's going to be really, really interesting. It takes also some aspects from the spirits into it. So I think it's going to be incredible. I'm really excited for story mode for sure. So I'm really excited that a lot of things from Smash 4 are gone. So things like Trophy Rush, Special Order, Smash Tour. I hated all those modes. I found them very messy. I was not a fan of it at all, like I said in my last video. But I am sad because I don't know if Target Smash is back. I'm not too sure if it is. I'm nervous. I want Target Smash back. They haven't shown it. If somebody knows anything, please send it to me in the comments. Now, one thing I really want to bring up is the menu itself. So opening the game, getting into the menu. Smash 4's menu was extremely disorganized. I didn't know where everything was. Things were misplaced in group and controls and solo, and then you had to click classic, and then, oh wait, events are here, and like everything was kind of weird. So now you have a nice dashboard you kind of control with the Switch, and like even touchscreen, and it looks great. It's super organized. It actually reminds me of a smartphone, so I like that style that they went for. Nice and easy, in order, love it. So I said I didn't like the fact that there's no trophies. Yes, I am super disappointed in this. They've had trophies since the first game. We've been collecting this for years and years. That's how you complete the game, and now there's no trophies. So what do you collect in the game besides the spirits? So I'm kind of really, really, really disappointed in that. That honestly put me in a big bummer mood and probably caused me to cancel the Smash Direct live reaction because I was just so bummed out from that. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of the spirits mode. What they showed, I mean, I'm gonna like judge when I get there, but I feel like it's gonna be something I'm never going to touch. It feels like customs, but on items, but attached to your character. So to me, it doesn't appeal me. It's not my kind of tea. I almost fell asleep during the direct during this part. I was really disappointed. They first were like, spirits mode, and then no trophies, and then that just put me down. I just wasn't down. But now we're gonna go on to happy things. So the online mode, oh my lord. So super excited because the first thing I need to mention is that now while you're waiting for your friends to finish, or if you're bored, you want something to do online, you can spectate any match, your friends, whatever, as long as they give you permission. They could put you in the training mode while you're waiting to be accepted into a room. The training mode is actually beautiful, by the way. That's another feature that I love. I feel like they've really listened to the competitive scene specifically of just what we've wanted. It's really great. Transitions from just an FD to a battlefield stage, and it's all in grid style, so you really know your knockback, your distances, all that. It's fantastic. I can't wait. So much has been done for the online mode. So there's no ranking mode. I'm super upset with that. You know, you don't really know where you are in the world, how well you're doing, or whether you have global smash power, but nobody really cares. But what is good instead is that they are keeping track of your skills. So if you're playing against people and you're winning all the time, you'll unlock this new mode where you'll just be invited to play like the top of the top players. And that's really useful, of course, for the competitive scene, but as well even for casuals. If you want someone that's more up to your level or down to your level, you know, if you want to go up with somebody, then you're always going to stick to your level. And I find that super, super great. That's a really nice feature that they added. It actually reminds me of the ARMS lobby for online, because they do something like that. Though I am dreaming of the day we will get an online ranking system. It'd be really, really, really cool. So they also talked about a app that is coming, which is the SSV World or something. I don't remember what it's called, but it's an app that's going to be on our phones for Nintendo Online, where we can post replays and share it with the world. I don't know how to feel about it. It's kind of like a plus and a negative to me, because I like, you know, we have YouTube, so I don't really see the point of adding something to my phone I won't need. But maybe if you have your own profile and people can come specifically to your profile to see your replays and people can just comment. Sometimes I do a really nice thing on Smash and I want to save it to my, you know, my Wii U or Switch, and I just want to searching people to see it. So that would be useful in that sense, if they can just go to your profile, check out your replay where you don't want to post that on YouTube, and they can just comment or whatever, stay up to date with you. That would be really, really, really useful. But I'm not too sure if this is going to be very globally, very general. Not too sure. They didn't really give too much information on it. So we're going to stay 50-50 on that one. So I was really, really skeptical about the online connection. So in the direct, of course, like any other video game company, they're gonna tell you wired is always better. Of course, that is completely understandable. But the way they worded it pissed me off. They were like, of course, don't expect the best connection type of thing. Like, they just said it in this way that it's like, if you're not playing with wired, you're not playing with good internet. The fact that they hinted that, you know, North America will probably not even play Japan because they're gonna stay with region, so it's like region by region so that it stays the best connection possible. Like, I'm never gonna play Japan because, like, I feel like I got a little upset because, I'm sorry if I'm ranting right now, but we're paying $20 a month. No, a year, I'm sorry. Oh my god, imagine a month, Jesus Christ. We're paying $20 a year for good internet, for good service. And it got me a little worried when they said this because I fear we're gonna have the same kind of connection as we did on the Wii U, which wasn't as bad as the Wii with Brawl, but even the clearest connection, you can still feel it in your gameplay, in your controller, that something is off. It's not moving at the frames it needs to be. And I'm scared this is going to be an issue with the online. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's just a warning, but I guess time will tell. Now we're gonna go on to the final part here. So characters. Guys, we have almost 80 characters. This includes the 5 DLC that will be announced later on. Piranha Plant not included. He's just a gift to us all for free. But that is insane. So first off, Sakurai and the Nintendo team, everybody who's taken part of this project, thank you for working so hard on these characters. Of course, so grateful for every single one of them that has been put so much work into them. I do, though, have some concerns for the DLC coming up, and I hope that Nintendo can actually hear this out or whatever. When Smash 4 launched, they strictly started to focus on the DLC characters and stages that came afterwards. I think it lasted for about a year and a half up to Bayonetta. Every single DLC character that released was significantly stronger than the whole cast. It's as if their development time was perfected. When you're making the game, you're focused on everything. The cast won't be perfected to how the developers want because of time constraints, which is completely understandable. But when you're focused on just DLC, you have so much more time to test. But these characters become so much better than the rest of the cast. And like, I could say that, like, being on the development team at Ubisoft, this is definitely like a thing. When, you know, the game is out and you're done patching all those bugs, you're focused on what's next, and it's the DLC, and that needs to be perfected because that's what's gonna keep selling that game. So I'm really hoping that they take into consideration to just not only perfect these characters, but also keep improving the rest of the cast as well, or at least to balance them as much as possible. That is my like one worry with DLC. But besides that, I don't care who makes it at this point. When I saw Piranha Plant, I am now expecting anything. I'm expecting my fan to make it in. Okay, so that is fine. In other news, though, I am very excited to see and play with Sonic's new style, the non-campy style, the hit and run. He's got great brawler moves now, up in your face, aerial catching, etc. I'm really excited. Kirby has a lot of buffs that I want to work with. I'm super excited. Piranha Plant, I'm gonna be honest, I was really upset. The meme worked on me, let me tell you. No, but he does look like a fun character. I mean, it's also a casual game. A lot of people are gonna enjoy him. I saw a lot of people excited about him. I'm personally not. I was hoping for anything else but that. But hey, it's okay. I'm glad he's getting a huge fan base. I'm excited to play against him. Won't be playing as him. Excited for Ken. Ken obviously deserved a spot. I didn't even doubt it when he appeared on screen. And Incineroar was the one I was most hyped for in the last Direct. And that is the end of my notes, guys. That is my final thoughts for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If I forgot anything, leave it in the comment below. Ask a question. I would love to answer it. And tell me your thoughts on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We are near the end. I want to hear every single thing you have to say about this game. I'm super excited. Tell me something I don't know. But we are going to get out of here. If you are enjoying this series, leave a comment on how I can improve. Like the video and subscribe for more discussions like these. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is 1 month away. We are so close, guys. Ugh, I can't take it anymore. In any case, I'll see you guys on stream, and next week, visit my website, www.SuperGirlKels.SGK.com for tournament streams, news, music, and more you can't get anywhere else. I'll see you next week again, 3 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. We got a great video coming. It's the highlights of the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy highlights. Oh, Jesus. Have a great week, guys. See you next week. Goodbye.